back to my channel, everybody. It is another new comic book day. And of course, as always, we're gonna start with some comic reviews. Starting off first with Wade Wilson, Deadpool, issue number 2 by Benjamin Percy. I feel like if you're a Deadpool fan right now, you just are like so happy. Like, you're just so happy because this just has felt like such a Deadpool story between issue 1 and 2. Like, this series just feels very on point for Deadpool. It's funny, goofy, has some serious emotional moments at times, but for the most part, just very on brand with the character. I think Benjamin Percy is just writing him perfectly. And so yeah, I'm giving this a 3 out of 5. It's been fun, it's been cool. I'm just not the biggest Deadpool fan. Like, I can appreciate it without, obviously being like, this is amazing, but like I said, I'm just not a huge Deadpool fan, and so even though I do find it fun, I'm just not like crazy about it. Next up, we got Tyler Kirkham's Final Boss. This is issue number 5. Also does the art in here as well with David Miller, is who he shares the art with. This, honestly, I've been like so big on this series since it started, but this issue just felt like so fever dreamish and like kind of disappointing. I feel like I rated all of them about like a 4 out of 5. This is the first one where it's dropped to like maybe a 1.5, a 2 out of 5 for me. It was just so much action and like so much happening, but at the same time nothing happening at all. So it just felt like a really disappointing end to the first like volume of it. It will be back, I believe, in May, it says. But for this being like the first like stopping point for the story, we haven't really seen the character struggle at all, which is another like complaint I have. He has fought these crazy bosses, like just this like demon witch, this huge warthog thing. Like, he's fought some crazy looking people, and he just, I mean, it's like maybe he's the final boss. Is that like what it's trying to tell us at the end of the day? He is the final boss, because we'll see him and get stabbed, and it's like, okay, nothing even happens to him. Like, there's not really any like struggle, or like there's no point in the story where you think he's in any real danger, I guess is what I'm basically trying to say. And I thought, okay, the first couple issues, it kind of makes sense. We're seeing him build up to get stronger and stronger and stronger. He even awakens some like phoenix powers within this issue, but it's just like, it almost feels like, what is the point of him getting any stronger when he's already just kind of like beating everybody's ass? Like, he's not even struggling out here. And so I don't know, I hope when it comes back in May, it gets fixed, or it kind of like corrects itself a bit, because this final issue was just, yeah, like, well, not final issue obviously in total, but this final issue for this just like arc was kind of just eh. Alright, next up, Mark Spector's Moon Knight issue number 2, that just completely made up for issue number 1 being so slow, in my opinion. This issue was just extremely like action-packed. We have a team up for a little bit of Moon Knight and Zodiac, which is really cool. Raoul Bushman, which is a villain I know very little about, but is like seems to be Moon Knight's old nemesis, or just ongoing nemesis. And the main point of this issue was the fact that Zodiac is trying to push out Moon Knight's like full abilities, all like push him to the limits pretty much of becoming just fully just like fully him, just embracing Moon Knight's full powers. Zodiac seems to hate that he was trapped in this place, being drugged and looking weak for so long, so he goes to save him. And yeah, that's how we get a little bit of a team up, just for a little while. They don't team up very long, but overall this issue just completely made up for issue number 1, because I was really disappointed on how slow issue number 1 was. I would say a solid 4 out of 5 for me. I'm really excited to see what happens in the next one. And lastly, we got White Sky issue number 2. I am officially going to say that I am going to be dropping this. I just genuinely, it's not even like a terrible story. I'd probably give this like a 2 out of 5 though, because I just am not that interested in it. I don't exactly see the direction. There's like zombie type of things in here, and then there's like these demon ghost type of things. There's cannibalism. There's a lot going on in this. Like, and it honestly, I don't even think it's like terrible. It's not even like it's written badly or anything, for as much as is going on in it. I just don't find myself connecting to any characters. And yeah, I just don't completely, there's not like one single thing that has like my interest. And so I'm just gonna drop it. I do feel like like the community let me down a little bit with this one, because there was some hype to it, and maybe it's just me. Y'all let me know if y'all are like have actually liked White Sky. I just didn't. I didn't see the hype there. I don't know if it was like just kind of piggybacking from the hype of Dork is maybe what happened, But yeah, this one wasn't really it for me, and so this will be getting dropped. This issue 2 out of 5 though. I'm still gonna give it a rating, but I will not be pulling it anymore. Alright, and that's gonna be it for my quick comic reviews. Let's go get some coffee, of course, because I always need some caffeine, and then head out to the comic book store. Alright guys, we gotta push the coffee a little bit back because I remembered I was getting hungry. And then I remembered DC still has their collab going on with Wendy's for these little kid meals things of all the different figures you can get. I talked about it in my last video maybe, or a couple videos ago, about how I'm trying to collect different random like Batman figures, the mini ones. And so this just seems like a perfect opportunity for me to get another one. Let's see if we can actually get it this time though. Got the mystery bag. I hope I get it this time because I can't keep making this excuse for like eating fast food. I'm trying not to eat fast food, but it's the only way I can get. I mean, I guess I could give it away, but it's like if I already have it, I guess, you know. Alright, let's see what we got. We got, I'm assuming this is gonna be a Green Lantern thing. Oh, does it say it on the bag? Oh, it does say it on the bag. Okay, boo, I'm tripping. Alright, we got Green Lantern. Someone I'm actually not a huge fan of, so that's a little disappointing. But okay, I mean, it's cool to have him in like his suit thing. How does this? Yeah, there we go. There's him in his suit. I got Flash last time, so now we got Green Lantern and Flash. I won't complain. It's still pretty cool. And maybe we'll try again in a couple days. I really want that Batman, though. I mean, look at the little Batman freaking, like, suit they put him in, too. That is just cool. So we'll try again in a bit. I can't be too mad at getting a new figure for the room and getting some fries. Wendy's fries might be underrated. Real quick before we start heading back to the comic book store and when we get back onto the mission, I wanted to say thank you to everybody that has left a comment on any of one of my videos and that has subscribed and that has been understanding that I am a new, like, comic book enthusiast. I did not know that the comic book community had this, like, reputation for being, I guess, like a little snobby or just like very closed off if you're not someone that has been into comics for a while or if you don't know a lot. I was scrolling on TikTok recently and I saw someone else's video. I wish I could remember their name, but someone had posted a video talking about what comics they like, being very open about how they're new to comics as well. And the comment section was so rude, like so mean. And then there was a mix of other people in there saying like, yeah, this is why people don't want to get into comics. The community sucks, and like a whole bunch of stuff that I did not realize was a part of the community. Like I didn't realize people were like that, because so far all of my interactions with everybody has been super welcoming, super nice. I know everyone in my comments always gives me some type of recommendation, support, knowledge even, because I am extremely open about how new I am. And so yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, because I did not know that that was a reputation the comic book community had until TikTok, which kind of like leads me into a point that I was making to someone a couple weeks ago. I had been told by somebody that they felt like if I posted more on other socials about my YouTube, I probably would be growing a lot faster. And even though that does make complete sense, completely valid, I have been worried about doing so, not because I'm trying to avoid like rude comments or anything, but I like the idea of just growing my community very organically, where I'm not trying to push out too much videos of just like whatever, or things that I don't really enjoy. I think, at least for now, I've enjoyed the process of just doing it where I'm just uploading on YouTube. Whoever finds me. Whoever really enjoys my videos will subscribe, comment, like, you know, all of that. And I don't know, I just want it to be a very organic growth, and I don't really enjoy TikTok for like much, really. Like I kind of just watch some funny videos here and there, but I don't really enjoy it. I don't really ever go on it for like comic book related information even, so I just have no interest of posting on there. And since I don't have any interest of posting on there, I don't want to do it just in like pursuit of more subscribers, which I mean, even then it's like, who knows if I would get more. Even if I do get more, will it be people that actually watch YouTube, or will they be expecting me to post on TikTok? which is something I'm just like, again, just not interested in doing. So yeah, maybe eventually I will make that move, or maybe I will become interested in posting on there eventually. But for now, I just really like the idea of my channel just growing organically and like building this community in just, like I said, a very organic way. It's been really fun so far and nice, and I've met some really cool people. All right, I think that's all the yapping I want to do. I'm gonna eat my fries before they get cold, and we will continue heading to the comic store. I'll see you guys back in the room most likely. Okay, the mic looks like it's working now. We're back. Had some technical issues for a bit. Pretty light week, honestly, still. Pretty light week compared to multiple weeks in a row. What fell out of the bag? Oh yeah, look, my LCS has matte fraction coming in, what, June? Okay, it's a little far away, it's in June, but still a matte fraction signing? Yeah, like I'm 100% there. That is the person that got me, or not got me into comics, but like he's writing the Batman run that got me back into comics, and so yeah, I'm 100% I'm gonna be there. All right, let me show the stack. There we go. See, pretty light stack this week. Of course, still $50, but you know, whatever, it is what it is for the love of the game. Partially why it was $50 is I'm gonna start right here. This week is honestly probably my favorite week in a while for covers too. I felt like every single cover I got is honestly such a sick cover. All right, starting off here with the Web of Venom issue number 1. I don't know, I'm assuming this is following right after the Death Spiral event that happened, which I admittedly did not read, but I want a Venom series. Like, I want to have a Venom series going because I like Venom. He was one of my favorite characters growing up. Don't know much about him, obviously, besides the movies, and like, I mean, I have a decent amount of knowledge, but not enough about like any type of other stories that has happened with him outside of like Spider-Man stuff and the movies that he had on his own with Marvel, obviously. My point being, I would like for there to be a ongoing comic series with him, and so that is why I bought this one, just to support it, and hopefully it's good and I won't be too confused off of it. I did also pick up, boom, the foil variant of, I forgot this artist's name already, I feel so bad. It's like Jeff something, I think, but look at this. Just beautiful. Yeah, that is sick, bro. I needed to have that. And so yeah, got this one. Just 2 sick covers immediately. Like, yeah, Venom is just such a dope looking character, honestly. That is why he became my favorite when I was younger. He just looks amazing. He is so, like, cool. He's just so cool. All right, next we picked up Iron Man issue number 4 right here. Another dope cover. This one being by variant cover by Citizen V. Is that the actual name of the person right here? Citizen V? Is that the name of the person? Okay, I could be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong, but this cover is definitely dope as well. I'm hoping that this series really picks up in this issue because I talked about it last when issue 3 came out, I think. I did the review for it and have honestly been pretty disappointed. I would really like if it picked up in this issue and I could feel happy about picking them up. And so yeah, this is one that I'm just being hopeful for. Hopefully this is a good issue. All right, and then we got Null issue number 4. I've been loving this one. I've talked about it before. I don't think I've read issue number 3 yet. I'm kind of behind because I'm still, my TBR stat got really high at one point, right? I am getting it, it's getting really low now, but I don't think issue 3 was anywhere on the top, and so yeah, I have not got to issue 3 yet, but I'm sure it is good still. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon. I'm really enjoying this, and I know that this is partially leading up into the Queen in Black event, which is I'm also just really looking forward to. So yeah, Null issue number 4, and again, just another sick cover. Dork issue number 3. Last 2 issues, really good. I'm really liking the direction it's going in. I'm not reading anything else like it. It's fun, definitely deserved the hype, not at all like White Sky. Sorry for throwing out that diss, but yeah, Dork issue number 3. Really excited to see what happens. Probably my least favorite cover of this week though. I mean, it was still a cool cover, but just not as good as the rest of these. Like this Bleeding Hearts issue number 3 cover. Look at this. That is just so creepy looking, but also so cool. I've been loving the first 2 issues of Bleeding Hearts, and I'm hoping, I believe in Dennis Camp. He's definitely gonna do great with this issue as well. I believe in it. Then we got Firestorm issue number 1, another number 1 from DC, or not DC, just in general. DC and Marvel have both been releasing so many number 1s lately, but this is a part of DC's Next Level. Yeah, I explained it before. If you don't know what DC's Next Level is, go check it out. Like, go read about it somewhere. Really cool. And this, look at just another sick cover. Like, look at that. That is dope. What variant cover was this one by? Chris Burnham and Brian Reber. Yeah, Chris Burnham, Brian Reber. Amazing cover. Look at that. That is just so sick. And I'm excited to learn about another hero or vigilante, or I mean, I'm assuming he's either one of those. I don't think he's a villain. I've been doing so much learning of different characters lately though, and so yeah, it's very exciting to get to learn about another one, especially when there's a cover like this. That honestly could be one of my favorite covers of the month, and I know we just got in April, but that one is just so cool. Lastly, I got Adam Fars. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Electric Chair, adults only. You see it there. I just came across this while walking to the register. It was the last one, and the artwork really got my attention because the main thing that got me into comic books is the art. I love art. It's been just something that's followed me since I can remember as a kid. I suck at drawing. I'm really bad at drawing. I've talked about that before. But art is something that's just always attracted me. And so, yeah, when I saw this, I flipped through a couple pages. It looks like there's a little bit of dialogue in some of it, but for the most part, it's just really cool and outlandish artwork. Look at that. Yeah, just really dope. And another one that to me, I don't know if y'all saw that I got hold on, I think I have it over here actually. Just the way that last week I picked up the Mad About DC cover, or magazine, that's kind of what I feel like is gonna be with this one, where it's just another coffee book or coffee table type of book. I'm really getting into these, and I kind of want to collect a bunch of ones that eventually, when I have different areas around my house set up, or wherever I go to next, because I don't think this house is gonna be my permanent house. Wherever I go to next, I really want to have it set up to where there's just different cool magazines laid around. You know what I mean? So no matter what area I'm hanging out in, or I have guests over or whatever, there's always something that they could just pick up and be like, oh, this is really sick. And so yeah, that's just something I'm getting into. That's kind of why I picked up this one. Don't know anything about it, but the artwork is just amazing all around. Yeah, just another one for the collection pretty much. And honestly, seeing that made me want to go get another tattoo so bad. It's been about 4 months since I've gotten my last tattoo. I really gotta go get another one, guys. I'm trying to get fully covered in tattoos at some point. And yeah, that magazine definitely made me want to go just get something somewhere on my body. I need to get some type of art soon. I think we're gonna review this week Bleeding Hearts issue number 3. It just feels like a must. I've been loving this, and this cover again is just so sick. All the covers this week though, really, really dope. So yeah, let's go head over to our little cozy corner and start reviewing Bleeding Hearts issue number 3 by Dennis Camp. Man, that almost took a turn for the worst in the most darkest way possible. Like I said, I believed in him, and he definitely came through. Dennis Camp. Issue number 3 was amazing. Who is on the art again? I always forget the person's name because it's definitely a foreign name or something. Where is it at? Stepan Morian. Definitely feel like I never say any names right at this point, but the art in here is so beautiful. The coloring is beautiful. Colors Matt Hollingsworth. It's so the soft brush type of look that it has. I feel like the colors was the main thing in this issue though that stood out to me. The colors were just beautiful and perfect and went along with the story so well. On this issue, without trying to spoil it too much, of course, as always, and this issue we have the mom and the daughter that were first found in issue 1, pretty much trying to escape the place that our main character Poke hid them for a while because he had to go to this important like zombie meeting. He has to hide them away. He kind of locks them in this room because he doesn't want them to go anywhere. He wants to help them. He wants to observe them, protect them, and just learn off of them. Since he's feeling all these emotions himself, he wants to kind of understand a little bit more by being able to observe what humans do, how they interact. Well, a little bit of something that confuses me as well is just these being zombies. I mean, obviously zombies. I'm confused on if they were ever humans in the past, because there was portions in here where he talks about how, like in his world, they don't believe that humans even talk. In their mind, humans just make noises. Like, there is no talking. They're the ones that talk on their side. And I did understand to an extent maybe they just aren't gonna be able to understand each other, because there's portions where he's talking and they're not understanding him. But it just made me think, okay, so were these zombies not just people beforehand? Like, was this not an apocalypse situation where Poke was a normal boy at one point and now he's a human? I mean, now he's a zombie? So it kind of gave me that question, at least, where I'm a little confused now. Or maybe you just forget everything once you turn into a zombie. I don't know. You know, like, now I kind of want to know how that happened, because it was just surprising to me that they don't really understand humans at all. I thought they would have at least some memories of it. I just assumed that they would have some memories of their own, you know, of when they were humans or something like that. And so it kind of sounds like these zombies were just never humans to begin with. But yeah, so Poke hides them in the school. He wants to protect them, like I said, observe them, everything. The mom, still being a mom, does not trust him, does not want to take any chances with her baby. She is doing everything with her ankle to move heaven and earth, to get out of the spot that Poke trapped them in. She thinks that he's trying to just come back later, like he just left them there for a snack later or something. They ultimately escape, and this is where I won't try to spoil too much anymore. Consequences happen, and they end up in a situation, the mom and the daughter end up in a situation where things could have got really dark really fast, like very, very fast. I felt anxiety while reading this. I almost started to believe, because, you know, it's a little bit of a darker themed story. I almost started to think, oh, this is gonna happen. Like, oh my god, this is actually gonna happen. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Really great issue. Love getting to see even more of just, the zombie world and what things that they do on their day-to-day basis, while also getting us some more insight on the human side of things. And like I said, the mom and the daughter, and how they are just completely on different sides of the way that they're viewing zombies, or at least this specific zombie, Poke. I can't remember exactly, but I feel like I've given issue 1 and 2 at least a 4 out of 5. Issue 3 is getting a 5 out of 5 for me. This is probably going to be my favorite issue so far out of the 3. Like I said, just a lot happened. A lot of impactful things happened. A lot of very impactful dialogue. And just even more insight into this world. And so, yeah, 5 out of 5 for Bleeding Hearts, issue number 3. If you have not picked these up yet, please do. And so that's what we're going to call the video, guys. I appreciate y'all, as always, for vibing with me. Make sure to like, subscribe, hype, all of that. And happy new comic book day. Until next time.
Duffel bag filled to the teeth. When I look at what I see, I could truly say that's all me. Pack my things up, make some pit stops. Catch me in the hilltops on the side of the country. Came back from being down 1-3. We the 16 Cavaliers, whole team hungry.